Hi, my name is Kyle, and today we're going to cover all the basics you need to know about raising a green iguana. Let's get started.
Step 1. Proper terrarium.
This 30-gallon tank is ideal for hatchling iguanas, but as they grow you will need to upsize your container to suit the lizard. It's very important to know that green iguanas are large reptiles. They'll get over 6 feet long, and after owning it for just a year, it'll be too large to be able to live in a 50-gallon terrarium. Iguanas are arboreal animals, which means they like to climb, so it is important to have a vertical tank that is more tall than wide. Considering a fully grown iguana, I would recommend something 6 feet tall. Like people, iguanas need exercise, so if they don't climb and move around like they should in the wild, then their muscles will start to get tired.
Now that you have a proper home picked out for your lizard, let's look at some of the basic things you will need.
Your green iguana is going to need several attachments for it to climb on, a constant food and water source, proper lighting, and heat. Your iguana should have a basking spot that has a temperature of 95 degrees. The rest of the container should sustain 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You should place a temperature gauge and a humidity gauge in your tank to ensure that you know proper levels.
Humidity should be between 80 and 100%.
There are several methods you can use to increase the humidity in the tank. Most people use a misting bottle and spray the tank 2 to 3 times a day. You can also use a humidifier that is placed next to the tank. Step 2. Proper diet.
Iguanas are herbivores and rely on a diet completely of vegetables and some fruits. There's many different greens that the iguanas can and can't have. There are stable fruits and veggies like mustard and turnip greens that they can have every day. Other things like spinach they can only have on occasion. You can also feed your iguana a pellet formula that should only make up 40 to 50% of their diet. Soak the pellets in water or fruit juice so it's easier to digest.
Yum.
Iguanas need calcium in their diet, so be sure to dust their food with a calcium supplement once weekly, without vitamin D3 in it.
Mr. Lizard.
Step 3. Social structure.
Oh no, my iguana hates me. Oh.
Chances are when you bring a new iguana home, it's going to be skittish and hard to handle. It'll take a lot of persistence and tedious training to get your iguana used to you. The first step is getting your iguana home. Get the iguana home as fast as possible. Place the iguana in its new habitat with fresh food and water, and don't handle it for a few days. The purpose in doing this is so the iguana gets used to its new environment. From there, you want to get your iguana used to your hands. Get the iguana used to you changing out his food and water every day and removing the duty from the tank. Once you have noticed your iguana is making progress, you're ready to start handling it. Slowly move in, scooping the iguana from underneath. Make sure all 4 of its hands are supported on your hand. Then throw it against the wall as hard as you can. I'm just kidding. As long as the iguana doesn't pose your hands as a threat, it should get used to you. It is said that iguanas like to be pet behind the neck and back. It is easy to fall back on an iguana's training, so make sure you handle it 1 to 2 hours a day. A lot of activity and movement in the room also stresses out your iguana, so make sure you don't have small children or pets running around the tank. If an iguana is abused or neglected, it can become very violent and hasty. They have a powerful tail they'll use to whip you, and it will leave marks. Iguanas also have a powerful jaw with needle-sharp teeth that they will use against you. Iguanas are smart animals and all have different personalities. Some there is less hope for, and others will make great pets that'll recognize their own names and can even be litter trained. When it comes to housing more than one iguana together, they are generally social animals. But once they hit sexual maturity at 2 years of age, there's a few things you'll need to remember. Once an iguana is sexually mature, it is ready to mate. So make sure a male and a female aren't together unless you're prepared to have babies. Depending on your situation, you can have your iguana spayed or neutered. There's also conflict between housing 2 or more males. Males are often aggressive to each other during mating season, and when newly introduced to each other they will often fight. Iguanas are lethal to each other. A fight can result in serious injury or death. So remember, when you have an iguana as a pet, it's only good under certain circumstances that you have more than one. Wow, now that we've covered every basic thing you need to know about raising an iguana, go out and get yourself a new pet, and remember, pick adoption first. Thank you, have a good day, and go f*** yourself.
Is this not the funniest thing you've ever seen in your entire pathetic life? Oh, damn. Look at him. He's just sitting there like a mother. Like a lizard.